I'm Frank Luntz, and welcome to Madison Avenue. If you can sell something in the city of New York, you can sell it anywhere. Tonight, we're going to listen to what average New Yorkers who are interested in the news, what they think of the BBC, and how we can make them watch more of what you have to offer. Stay tuned. We conducted 2 focus group sessions, the first with younger TV viewers, and the following evening, a session with more mature viewers. Both groups were selected for having an interest in national and international news. They weren't necessarily BBC viewers, although as it turned out, many of them did watch already. Now this is how the sessions work. First, I give them exercises to get a clear idea of what they genuinely want most from the news, what excites them, and what turns them off. After that, we play them a selection of clips of BBC World, as well as clips from some of the major U.S. news programs. Each person registered the responses on a handheld dial set with the results fed into a computer. This gives us a real-time, accurate display of viewer satisfaction with each visual, with each presentation, so we know what people like and what they dislike. I'm going to tell you a word, and I want you to tell me what comes to mind first when I say it. When I say the BBC, what do you think of first?
Britain.
England.
Accurate.
British.
Serious.
British. British. Innovative.
Credible.
International. Credible, more in-depth coverage, more of an international perspective, not completely U.S.-centric.
It's the most intelligent, the most serious, the most informed, the most international.
Yeah. I find a lot of news that they air is stuff I don't even hear on CNN and other areas. So I do find it informative, and I find out everyday news for European countries. And I think that's good to be informed.
First thing, who would say that the BBC overall isn't biased? Raise your hands. Overall isn't biased. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, okay. Who says the BBC is biased? Raise your hands. Now keep your hands up. Did you vote for Bush or Kerry?
Bush.
Bush. Bush.
Bush.
Bush.
Bush. Kerry.
Bush.
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 Okay, I think we have a pattern here.
They take an unbridled approach at looking at world news. They have the balls to point the finger at people who are responsible for things that are going on in this world, not to even speak of this country, that go against all kinds of common sense.
Yeah. Why do you watch the BBC and not some American channel?
Because I look for every angle. I know which way Fox is slanted. I know which CNN, which way they're going, and the local channels as well. And I always try to get a cross-section because I look at all of it as every station seems to have their own viewpoint. And with the BBC, I feel I'm getting more of an international approach or from a different point of view other than ours.
I deliberately started watching the BBC to get a different perspective. I don't look at it as the answer. I use it as a balancing tool between what I'm hearing here from American news versus that international news, and I try to make an informed decision.
There's a lot of information, a lot of viewpoints that if you just sit and watch American news, you would think that really the United States takes up 98% of the world. So it's nice to see the other side.
There were a number of phrases that really resonated with these participants. Another perspective, every angle, something new, more news, less hype. They appreciate the BBC's perspective, quite frankly, because it's not American. Okay, I need you to explain a couple things as I walk. What types of stories did these viewers want to see the most? What is it about new technologies? 15 of you chose that, and only 3 did not want to see it.
It's our future. Basically, I want to know about the technology of what's being developed and how it will improve my life in the future, and if they're advancing enough.
Keep going. New technologies.
I'll give you an example. I've migrated from CDs to thumb drives, flash drives. I don't lose data anymore, which makes me look better at work, and also when I have fun, I can have fun, and I don't have to second guess myself. And the more technology that I can get in that venue, the better for me in every aspect of life. So it directly impacts my life in a positive way.
For example, New York One News had Techno Tokyo to show all the latest things that are going to be cell phones potentially going to be used with. It's fascinating that a cell phone could be used just to for as a credit card and other things. So you can see what's potentially coming your way in the future, and also how it might affect business in terms of